Well, hey guys, another morning or another day cutting wood. I'm just gonna keep right on going like I did yesterday. This board's pretty good. Other than I've got to mark my line, get my board up here and cut a straight or make this a straight edge on both sides. So, and then I've got all of those boards, and then I've got those, I think they're 10 or 13 foot long boards there. So, alrighty, gotta get measuring and cutting and more measuring and scribing and cutting. And all this takes time. Hey guys, like on this board here, on this oak board, you could sort of look down that, and you can sort of see where the good lumber or usable lumber is. So we'll just take this out here. Bring it over to the bench, like so. Bring it over so this edge of the wood is on here, all the way down. Same way with this up here. Lift this up and move it over just a little, like so. And I want to make sure that this is running along that line, that black line. See that black line right there? That line is where you want it. Want the edge of the board. Just right along the line. So what I'll do is I'll go through here and I'll take a pencil and scribe on there and cut that side, and then measure over, which should be up to this black line right here. So alrighty, let me get this scribed and get this side cut, and then I'll measure over and then do a couple marks, and then bring this over and then draw a line and then cut this side. Just a little update. Got this long piece of wide oak board in here. Instead of putting my board up there and cutting the edges, this piece of board came from this same part of the tree. So all I did was just set this one up there, and then what I'll do is I'll take a pencil and go down and just mark on the sides, and then just trim off the sides, and then I will cut this off here, make a line, cut it off, make a line, trim all this off, and then I'll have an identical board that's just like this. Alrighty, let me get back at it. Well, hey guys, I'm all done cutting my boards. I got all the boards cut. There's super wide ones in there, and there's a bunch of skinny ones in there. And there's some wide ones. It's kind of hard to tell, but these right here are anywhere from 13 to 15 inches wide. And here's some of the stuff that I can use for little projects. Right here, this is firewood. This little stuff here I gotta cut and use for firewood tonight or whatever. You know, for kindling, I'll just cut it every foot or so. And I can still reuse these on other projects. I can use these for other projects. And I've got these cut. Now, 4 of these boards, let's see, 4 of the thick boards are going to be one top board, one lower board, and then I'll nail or screw those boards together. But since they're different widths and thicknesses and stuff, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably, when I put this one down and then lay another one down, I still got to go through and cut some of those to 8 foot. So what I think I'll do is I will find 2 boards that are exactly the same thickness, 8 foot long. And what I'll do is I'll put one of the, here, let's see if I can make a diagram. Let me see, one board is a header board and the other board will go like this. And then you tack your boards along this way, like so. And then I'll lay this one down. I'll lay this board that goes this way down. Then I'll lay that one down. And then I'll take a 8 foot long board and I'll put on this corner to this corner. I'll stick a screw in, one on top, one on bottom. Then I'll come over here, put a screw in up here, put a screw in here, then measure from this corner to this corner. And since I have only one screw in there, it'll be easy for me to pull the screw out a little bit, align it from here to here, then go measure from here to here, and take out a screw, move it a little bit until it's got the same distance between here and here, and then I'll screw it in, and then I'll just start putting my boards in between. And what I'm gonna do is, since I've got like 3 or 4 of the real super wide boards, what I'm thinking is of taking one of the wider boards, getting the 2 ends on there, measure the distance between the 2 ends, figure out where the middle is, and then take a wide board, which will be like 2 or 3 boards put together, and then I'll put that wide board right down the middle. So there'd be a wide board down the middle. So we got one wide oak pine on the outside, and then I'll stick shorter or narrower. I'll take a skinnier board like this and stick next to this one. And then I'll find another board and stick to that, and so on and so forth. But there will be 2 end boards that I'll put together, and then there will be one wide board that I stick in the middle. Then they're all different thicknesses. So what I'll do is I will put the 2 pines on the outside, the oak in the middle, and then I'll go 2 pines on this side. Then I'll do 2 maple. Then I'll do 2 pines, so it'd be 2. This would be a pine lumber. This one will be a pine lumber. This one a pine. And right next to it a pine board. And then I'll do an oak. And then a maple, oak, pine, blah, blah. You know. So what I want to do is I want to like not use all my wide boards on one fence. I got to make 2 fences. So what I'll use is like one wide board in the middle and then a bunch of little ones, a bunch of little skinnier ones in the middle. So I can, when I build the other fence, I'll have a wide board that will go in the middle, you know. So I don't have all wide boards, so I kind of want to do like a wide board and then little skinny board and then wide, and you know, so on and so forth. That's my goal, but I got enough here to make one board or one fence. Like that's 1.5 inches. This is 1.5 inches. You know, and some of these are only 1/2 inch or 1 inch, or you know, so. Alrighty, I'm done for the day. I'm cold enough as it is, so. Alrighty, I gotta clean up some stuff and then go inside. You guys have a good night. Stay warm.